Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today's news is heating up, and it's one you'll want to watch until the end. Operation Dudula has intensified their campaign, now enforcing Section 17 of the Immigration Act, and prompting pushback from the South African Human Rights Commission, SAHRC. Please stay tuned so you can hear our sources and verify everything. And before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any crucial updates. Earlier this week, members of Operation Dudula were recorded confronting undocumented migrants in public spaces. They cited Section 17 of the Immigration Act, which allows immigration officers to request identification from anyone they reasonably suspect of being unlawfully in the country. In the footage, activists are seen asking people to present their papers, and in some cases, even escorting individuals to nearby immigration officials when documents aren't produced. Operation Dudula has said this move forms part of their ongoing strategy to reduce illegal immigration and put South African citizens first. They believe undocumented people are placing undue strain on welfare services and taking jobs meant for locals. For them, enforcing Section 17 isn't just legal, it's essential policing of our borders and resources. The group's leaders insist they are not targeting legal migrants or citizens, only those without proper documentation. However, this enforcement has not gone unchallenged. The SAHRC is preparing to make an oral submission in a High Court case brought by Copenhagen Africa against xenophobia and others, claiming that Operation Dudula's actions are unlawful and infringe on the dignity and rights of immigrants. The SAHRC argues that the Constitution and international human rights standards protect all people within South Africa's borders, and that citizen-led enforcement may escalate tensions and mask xenophobic intent. Legal experts warn that Operation Dudula's actions could overstep the bounds of Section 17. That section does permit immigration checks, but only when there are reasonable grounds for suspicion. Critics say pulling people aside at checkpoints without cause, and in some cases detaining them, could be unconstitutional or discriminatory. The SAHRC is now urging courts to clarify what constitutes reasonable suspicion under the law. Meanwhile, Operation Dudula supporters applaud the crackdown. They believe the movement is taking action where government efforts have failed, especially in high-traffic public areas across cities like Johannesburg and Soweto. Activists insist these interventions are vital to relieving pressure on social services and restoring order. This debate speaks to a wider tension in South Africa right now, balancing legal immigration control with human rights protections. On one side, voices are demanding stricter enforcement to protect citizens and manage strained resources. On the other, human rights bodies and civil society warn that vigilantism, no matter how well-meaning, can roll back constitutional freedoms and fuel xenophobic violence. As courts prepare to hear the case, South Africans are watching closely. Will judges set clear legal parameters around Section 17? Will Operation Dudula be granted freedom to continue these checks, or will their tactics be blocked as unlawful? The implications go far beyond isolated street scenes. They could define how immigration law is enforced for years to come. All images used in this video are for illustration purposes only. Our sources for this report include the SAHRC media statements, Operation Dudula's campaign footage, and commentary from human rights and legal experts. We encourage you to verify this news yourself through trusted legal updates and SAHRC announcements. What do you think? Should citizen-led groups be allowed to enforce the Immigration Act, or does this cross a dangerous line? Let me know in the comments below. If this report opened your eyes, please give it a like, share with others who may care, and don't forget to subscribe for more real, fact-checked updates from South Africa. Until next time, stay informed and stay engaged.